Boom. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live. We are live. And we are back at it again. The channel that's taken over the wrestling week is now. There we go. We are now rolling through Thursdays, and we've decided to take over Thursdays. And of course, we're back at it again. We are the Wrasslin for Life Network, and we can't wait to get into a couple hours of Impact Wrestling. Lots of matches, good card. We got Kushida in the house as well. Lots to get into, lots to talk about. And me and that lovely lady are going to roll through Impact Wrestling tonight. Let's go. Ding, ding, ding. We are live. We are live. Like I said, folks, we are back for Impact Wrestling. We're looking forward to it again. We are the Wrasslin for Life Network. I am Mr. Every Night, KJ White, the Iron Man of YouTube, but nobody wants to hear about me. We're going to talk about the lovely Canadian gem sitting next to me, Miss Luna Havoc, back in the house.
Oh, hey, it's me again.
How you doing?
Take over your stream, you know. Just living in Canada, living my best life.
Living my best life. I mean, it's not as snowy as people usually anticipate, so that's not.
I know it's for February. This is usually the most depressing month, so you know what? I'm pretty happy with it.
Not bad, right? Not bad. So we're gonna talk a little bit of wrestling tonight. I see the chat filling up, folks. So get in there. Let us know how you're feeling about wrestling of all kinds. Me and Luna here to answer your questions and go through your crazy comments here tonight. But we are gonna roll through the action as we're kicking off as soon as I hit this button in memory of Jerry Jarrett as well. So last night was in memory of Jerry Jarrett. So yes, in memory of Mr. Jarrett, who passed away this week. And we're kicking off the show, Luna, with Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona,
your buddy.
Again. There he is. Oh, man, I'm so excited to see him soon. Counting down the days, my dude. I have not been to a live wrestling show in, oh my God, since like Greektown Wrestling. So my first one back, and Matt Cardona is going to be there. Can't be mad at that.
No, it should be a good one. I mean, assuming he's still in the company then.
Yeah.
Right? I don't want to rain on your parade.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think of that. Like, what if he does go back to WWE? Would they let him do GCW shows? I highly doubt that.
Unless he finishes his commitment before doing anything else. It would be the hope. And I want to see him back in GCW just because of the heat he generates in that world. They hate him.
They hate him so much. And GCW, they don't have contracts, so he could do whatever he wanted, technically. Besides Nicholas. He signed a contract, but that's like the only contract in history, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, I think most, if not all, are on the, per appearance kind of thing. So, I mean, again, that's kind of what makes some of those indie cards real fun, because you never know who you're going to get. And you get a crazy mashup of, like, I never thought these two people would wrestle.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's amazing. I wish more companies would do stuff like that. I think it's starting to open up now that AEW started doing the Forbidden Door and stuff. Like, New Japan and all that stuff. But I wish WWE would do it a little more at all.
Yeah. They've always been an island unto themselves. So, I mean, it doesn't surprise me that they don't do it. Yeah. But, I mean, it would be really nice. I mean, especially with, what I don't see the harm in doing, a Forbidden Door with New Japan, and there's talented athletes there. Again, the problem generally comes down to nobody wants to go under.
That's the thing, right? And it doesn't really benefit the WWE like it would any other company as well, right? So for them, they're not really getting much. Well, they are. I mean, for the crowd, but
yeah, you're getting good wrestling on your show.
Exactly.
Which we could, definitely use.
You so said
speaking of your faves, Chris Bay coming down to the ring right now.
Yeah, my man. As I was saying, awesome. He's come into my lives twice now, and once I didn't know it was in my live, and I said, I think it was like 2 days ago, I was like, my goal is to one day work in wrestling. I don't care. I will sell t-shirts. I will pour drinks. I don't care as long as I just work at one wrestling promotion doing anything. But my last goal would be to do something with Impact Wrestling. And this MF in my life says, you can't work with us, JK. Rude. He said JK, so I'll take it as a joke.
The JK might disqualify it, but definitely throwing some shade your way.
Seriously. Jeez Louise.
Right? Rude. It's not very nice, Mr. Bay.
Not very nice. Staying in that heel character, even in on my own show.
Right? Well, what do you do the other time?
What was the other time? Oh, he said he liked the color of my shirt. So that time he was nice.
That's a little more positive, yes.
Yeah.
What's up, Jack? What's up, Bobby? Damien, how you doing? Scott, how you doing? Welcome back, big guy. You don't know if you're ready? Well, ready or not, here we come. What's up, Lego? How you doing tonight? I don't think I missed anyone else yet. Steve G's in the house, actually. Hello, Luna. Don't worry about me. People don't even see you.
Hey, Steve. Hi.
I used to be on this channel.
Yeah, no. It's my channel now. Get out of here.
There you go.
Oh, I love him. He's so... I don't know if I understand the name Time Machine, but I don't love it, you know?
I don't mind his little Marty McFly gimmick. I don't hate it.
Either. And like they're the machine guns and he's doing the Marty so it makes sense. Time Machine. I don't know.
Time Machine. That's adorable. Machine. Hey, it's better than Jacket Time. I'll tell you that fucking much.
Jacket Time?
Well, when he was on NXT with jackets. I don't even actually know the wrestler's name, but the guy's gimmick is he wears jackets. We haven't seen him in a while.
Oh my God. Jacket Time.
What is, I don't know. Jesus. One of the fans, fact checkers. What is Jacket's real name? I've been calling him Jackets for a year. Like his whole gimmick is he wears jackets.
That's just it. It's like blue. Remember Blue Pants?
Yeah.
Where'd she go?
What happened to Blue Pants?
She just
shit. That was a flash in the pan, eh?
Yeah. Holy. And she was in NXT, and then she was in AEW like once.
Yeah, I remember when. Yeah. There was a pop. Oh my God, it's Blue Pants, and then she was gone again.
And then it's like, remember the Librarians too?
Yes.
I actually liked Peter Avalon. I actually like it. I like him.
You like Peter Avalon? Oh, yeah. The guy's funny.
Hey, Jack. Yeah, he's really funny. I follow him on TikTok because his TikToks are just weird.
He does not look like a wrestler. He looks like he should be working at a pizza joint.
Well, he said when he goes out there, he wants to remind people of like the Muppets.
That's pretty close.
Like, yeah.
Not far off, big guy.
He's like Animal from the Muppets and like Pee Wee Herman mixed into one. And I kind of love it.
There you go. And we saw the Librarian last Wednesday get beat up by Soraya. It didn't go very well. It didn't look very pretty. It was kind of a weird segment, but Soraya and Tony spray painted her in a very campy 80s horror style. Yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Please stop. Like, what is happening here?
Yeah. Yeah, it was giving like Return of the Living Dead acting vibes.
Right?
Somebody was telling me actually in my live earlier about Tony Storm and Soraya Page, whatever.
Yeah.
Their team name.
Yeah.
What is it again?
The Freelancers?
The Freelancers.
It sounds like an old 1950s sports team.
Yeah, maybe that's what they're going for. Like,
I think it's terrible.
Oh man, that's the thing. They were saying that they were pushing that name really hard last night. I must have just.
Ooh, I didn't even.
That's the thing. Me either. I didn't really hear anybody say it, but apparently somebody was saying it, Excalibur or something, over and over again. I blocked it out completely. I didn't hear a damn thing.
Yeah, we tend to miss some of this. Like when we're on live, it's hard to catch it all because we're literally just rambling through it. So we try and catch as much as we can. I didn't hear it till today in an article. Like it was big news of like, they're going to call themselves the Freelancers. I was like, why?
Yeah.
Why would these two good-looking women call themselves the freelancers.
It makes no sense. I don't know. AEW needs to get their shit together. That's for sure. With
Yeah,
storylines and
baffling.
it's like you were saying with the J Cup, like there isn't time to mess around because it's just focused on the wrestling. And I
Yeah,
feel like AEW is stuck between wanting to do that, but also wanting to have storylines, but they don't know which way to go. So it kind of goes in and out of both of them. So you can't really follow, if that makes sense.
I
It's
hear what
like,
you're saying. Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
because they're losing me here, man. Big man.
Yeah, they're definitely having some issues. I mean, a lot of the fans last night weren't very happy with the show,
Oh
and
no.
no, I mean, a lot of the feedback in the chat was, thumbs down, low scores. I mean, the ending of the whole show kind of went the wrong way, and it hasn't been overly compelling. Like you said, they're kind of stuck in between where they're not quite sure what they're doing, so they don't really deliver on anything.
Exactly. Exactly. Like you have people I don't know, like even with the Punk situation, like I feel like if we had some adults in the room, that could have been diffused and used.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it
Hmm.
just seems like the whole again, I'll bring up Eddie Kingston because that's who I am as a person, but that whole thing. Like
Yeah.
have a conversation about it. You
The
have
adults.
Eddie, yeah, be adults, have a conversation. Let's move this forward, use it as a storyline. That's what the people are here to see. And we're not doing that. We're just pushing Eddie Kingston out to the garbage and
Right.
or see like I'm sure CM Punk isn't an easy person to deal with.
But I hear a lot of people say he is. That's the thing.
That's yeah. Like
It's
Dax
tricky.
Harwood had nothing but good things to say about him. And
Absolutely.
Dax Harwood, I don't know him personally, but he
Hmm.
seems like a pretty, well
Down to
put
earth.
together,
Yeah.
yeah, down to earth guy. So
Right.
I don't know. It doesn't make any fucking sense to me how they take something that could be so big and just piss all over it. Like,
Right. Well, that's where the lack of professionalism and like we kept saying when the reports were coming out, like this is a work. It's a work. They can't be that stupid. They can't be that immature. No, they can be apparently.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right.
And it's weird to me because when you think of somebody like Kenny Omega that's worked in Japan for so long, right?
Hmm.
And when you think, and he's not Japanese, but when you think about like Japanese culture and whatever, they're like pretty level-headed, respectable people.
Yeah.
So you would think he would pick up on that, but he was part of that whole thing. So like, not saying one man could have changed it all, but have one adult in the room that
Yeah,
isn't
absolutely. And come
biting
to
a dog or whatever the fuck happened back there.
it should be business over everything. And if they don't realize how much money is on the table right now, because if they can talk Punk into coming back and working together,
Oh
it's
my
bank.
god.
It's take over all the stories all week long. Big. Like it would be outstanding.
Huge.
You
Yeah.
think you're tuning into Sami Zayn? Wait till you see if this happens. Like I'm all for it.
Oh my god. I would pay all the money. All of it. Yeah, I'm gonna need that to happen. And
By the way, folks, we have Kushida and Chris Bate in the ring right now.
oh
If
yeah.
you want to get your predictions in, do not delay. Let us know who you're taking. Both men are going back and forth. And yes, we will check in on the wrestling from time to time.
I'm
What happens?
for this because No Surrender is the next pay-per-view, right? So I'm
Yes.
gonna have to go with and it's gonna be Bullet Club versus the Time Machine, I think, at that show.
Okay.
So I think that's why they're doing this right now.
Oh,
Oh no, it's the Bullet Club versus Motor City Machine Guns for the belts.
okay.
Um, so who would they have win this match if that's supposed to happen? I'm gonna go with Kushida.
All right. I'm going Bay. So that works out pretty well.
Let's go.
There we go. Eddie Kingston versus Jay White this Saturday at Battle of the Valley. If yes, sorry, joke, trying to laugh on that. Luna and I were talking about this before we came live because it got a little confusing where we weren't sure what was happening. So there is an addition. So originally, Jay lost the match, requiring him to leave Japan. Now, this one will require him to leave New Japan. So nothing Japanese in Jay White's life if he loses this match. He's all the way out.
Yeah, I can't see that happening.
I think he's ready to move on. His contract's up. A lot of rumors about him going to either AEW or WWE. I think both companies would be in a good position to have him. I think he'd be an outstanding asset. So, yeah, I could see Eddie beating him. Send him home.
Agree with that. But I just don't see him never working. Like, not never, because, you know, like, shit happens. People come back from retirement. People can go back to Japan. But I just think, I don't know. I just don't think he's going to do that. I think he just loves New Japan too much.
I mean, if he goes to work for the WWE or AEW for 3 years, 4 years, and then all of a sudden he shows back up in New Japan, people forget that he wasn't supposed to be there.
That's true.
It happens all the damn time. Right? Just, here we go.
Oh, my God.
Kushida with the flip to the floor. Bay is down.
Behind as always.
And by the way, folks, I will remind everyone out there, we are watching Impact Wrestling on YouTube. We get it. We come on a little bit late, but it's commercial free. And yeah, here we go. So if you do have a spoiler, keep it to yourself. And beyond that, enjoy the show. But yeah, if you guys want to pull it up on YouTube, that's where we're at. So right now we got Kushida, Chris Bay in the ring. Good match to open the show tonight.
And if you don't have it, it's only 99 cents on YouTube for the month.
There you go.
Don't just watch us. Get the show.
Right? It's yeah. But if you don't get the show, we'll keep you up to date.
Kind of.
Sometimes. We'll do our best. There's no promises here.
JK. We'll tell you who wins.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, I'm taking it seriously this week, though.
All right.
So my picks have to win.
There you go. I think you kicked my ass last week, so.
I did, yeah. Why Jay already lost his loser leaves New Japan? He didn't. He lost loser leaves Japan. So
that's what we're calling it.
He has to leave the country. He doesn't have to leave the company, which makes no sense. But
so that's how we're whittling this one down, folks. I mean, I don't know why it had to be a loser leaves match, but Eddie called it out. I was reading it before we came live. Eddie called for it. So my assumption is, I mean, it's just funny, Jay losing back-to-back loser leave town matches. Oh!
Oh my God, poor guy.
Right?
Just can't live in Japan. You have to move all your shit now.
Get out of Japan.
Oh.
Big kick out. Kushida for the win. Hello, Luna. Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi, Lego Ewok. Oh, okay.
There you go.
PPA.
PPA is from out here, CWFH, like Knight, Cage, Starks, Bay, etc. There you go. Out your way is what you're saying, right? I gotcha.
Uh-huh.
Kushida with the win. Did you pick Kushida? You did.
I did.
Son of a bitch.
I knew it because I know what's going to happen.
Interesting.
I have a bad feeling that the Motor City Machine Guns are going to go up against Bullet Club.
Okay.
At No Surrender, and then they're going to win. Bullet Club is going to take the belts from Motor City Machine Guns. So this kind of sets that up where they lost here. Okay. And then they're going to win at No Surrender. Which maybe Bullet Club will win, and then Jay White's going to come out and celebrate with them.
That's a possibility. There you go.
Oh, there's your greasy friend.
There's Greasy Tommy and Bully Ray.
Oh, thank God it's Bully Ray. I thought it was going to be Raven. Oh, never been so happy to see Bully Ray. Jesus.
Luna's like, I can't handle both of them on the screen at the same time.
Oh, please. Please. Bully Ray is not a good person in real life. I've never met him, but I could just tell,
I've heard stories
that he is a good guy.
No, like him that he's kind of got the chip that he walks around with as bully is kind of his chip.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
he just, I don't know.
Different people might have different opinion. I mean, I'm only hearing it second, third hand, but I've heard from a couple that he's a little abrasive. Shocker.
Yeah, that's no shock. I guess when you live in a character for so long, it just like melts into you. Like you can't turn it off anymore, right?
Is that why Tommy's still like the slummy ECW kid? All grown up.
Oh my god. What do you think about the second loser leaves Japan match?
I can't wait. I think it's gonna be excellent. I think the stipulation's weird, but the match is gonna be great.
The match is gonna be so good. It's gonna be, I mean, anything with either one of those two makes me happy.
Right.
Do you think Sami Zayn could dethrone Roman?
Not at Elimination Chamber.
So what somebody's theory was on TikTok, on the TV talk, was there's going to be some sort of DQ, so Sami will win by DQ.
Oh.
And then on Monday Night Raw, Cody's going to come out and be like, that's not fair, and cry about his dad a little bit. And then he's gonna bring Sami into a 3-way for WrestleMania, which sounds pretty plausible to me.
I think they're kind of setting that up, and there's been a lot of speculation for it. I think the fans are kind of bugging for it. Mm-hmm. And I think from putting everything together, it is the safest way to get to Mania without having everyone just chant Sami the entire time that Roman and Cody are in the ring together. So yeah, I could see it possibly happening. I could Sami win by DQ. I could see him losing but getting screwed. I could see, well, there's some mixed reports about some people said that the Usos sometimes get special permission to travel. So,
right.
I mean, I've suspected for a while that Jay is going to turn on Sami. Like Jay is going to stick to Roman. Now, others have said there's no way that this all boils down that we're going to get a Jay Roman match at some point. I like it. There's so many options, but
so many, yeah.
I can't see Sami being champion pre-Mania. No way.
I don't either. I don't see that happening.
So
I don't see. I think somebody was also saying, because I think Roman is up to 900 days today.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody was saying like he's probably not gonna get dethroned till after 1,000. But wouldn't that be after Mania?
That's definitely after Mania. So, yeah. Definitely after Mania.
I'm not a math guy, so yeah. So I couldn't see that happening either. There's no way that Roman Reigns is going to be champion after WrestleMania. But maybe he'll only lose one of the belts. Because there's 2 on the line, technically. Right? Are they going to break them up?
As of right now, it's 1 fall to get both belts. Now, they could come up with some, I don't know. I don't know if they want to get too playful with this, but people have talked about like triple threat, 2 out of 3 falls. The first falls for this belt, the second falls for that belt. And I'm like, might be too gimmicky for me, especially for a Mania.
Macklin in the house. For y'all. Yeah.
One of my favorite competitors on this show, by far. I think he's outstanding.
Yeah, he's good.
He really, really, like, I mean, he gets cut from the WWE, ends up in Impact, kind of, cuts the hair.
When was he in the WWE?
The Forgotten Sons. So you even forgot.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, I don't. Oh, damn.
There you go.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
This is a qualifier for no surrender.
Qualifier for what?
That's a great question.
Oh my god, yeah. Oh man. Rhino, I was supposed to see Rhino live in Niagara Falls at Fright Fest, I think it was.
Okay. Bought
my ticket. As soon as I saw him on the poster, I'm like, do you have tickets left? You do? Great. Bought it. Went, sat down. They're like, oh yeah, Rhino's not going to be here. And I was so upset.
Take them back. Take these tickets back.
$75 ticket for what? Oh my god. It was so weird. Anyway.
Right.
Freaking
So,
Rhino.
folks, somebody said, who said we were, where's my buddy? Somebody said we were 2 matches behind. The point, let me remind everybody, we are watching Impact Wrestling. We were watching it on YouTube, on their YouTube channel, and we're watching it semi-live because it's kind of happening, but we're watching it delayed. So we get no commercials, we get no stoppage. We're just going to run right through. But we will take your predictions on Steve Maclin or Rhino.
I think we're both picking the same one on this one, yeah.
Yeah, Macklin's got a...
Steven, yeah, I think Steven's got it.
Yeah, we are live. We're always live.
And more of, because for some reason, every time I'm on here, I have to tell you somebody that's married to somebody else. It
Right?
kind of feels like this is a theme. But Steve Maclin and Deonna Purrazzo
Very
are
much
married,
so.
which
Very
is
much so.
like power couple. I love it.
Absolutely. I mean, she definitely collected some belts. I know Steve would like to add to the cabinet a little.
Yeah, as he should. I think, like, realistically, he's probably the one to take the belt off of Josh Alexander. I think people want to see that, and I think he deserves it.
That's a good shout. I like that. I mean, Macklin's one of the more, high-end competitors. Somebody that you believe could give Josh a run for his money.
For sure. Joseph is saying Rhino.
Rhino for the win.
Stand alone there, Joseph. Love
there
it.
There you go, right? KJ White, days away from April 1, WrestleMania. We're getting close. It's a big month coming up. I'm just trying to make sense of what you said, Resident Evil, but welcome back. But yes, we're getting so close to WrestleMania. But on the way to WrestleMania, we're going to celebrate our 1-year birthday, anniversary, whatever you want to call it, on March 2nd. We got Elimination Chamber on the 18th of this month. Battle of the Valley on the same night. We're coming back for Revolution. We got it all. If it's wrestling, we're here watching it. I think there's like 15 shows, GCW shows between now and April. They don't stop.
No Surrender also is at the end of the
Surrender.
month.
We will be live. So yeah, and then of course all your weekly shows, folks. So like, subscribe, and you get to hang out with people like myself and Luna and Big Nick and Cliff and CJ and the whole bunch.
Big Nick, love it, love that. Had to say it like that. So yeah, I think he could take the belt off of Josh Alexander because who else could do it? Like who?
Yeah,
Moose?
I mean, Moose could circle back, but we've had the Moose story, right? So probably past that. Bully had to go at Josh, but I don't think anybody wants to see Bully with the belt.
No. That would kind of be cool though. In a hate love sort of way, like in a heel-y MJF sort of way.
Yeah, he would definitely garner a lot of heat. I mean, if he had a little stable around him, it could probably work that way, where he just kind of runs the show and he's a dick. Which, I mean, there you go.
Yeah. Speaking of, MJF is champion. Yay or nay? Yeah, same.
Yeah, they're not. That's a TK issue, not a MJF issue.
Oh, 100%. He needs some help. And I swear, so you probably already know, but ROH is coming back on a weekly basis.
Yes.
March, which fucking love Ring of Honor. But I just have a bad feeling. I know I'm a pessimist, but if it's Tony Khan doing AEW and Ring of Honor, this is gonna be a shit tip.
It's nerve-wracking, and I still feel, and I think you and I talked about this, that make Ring of Honor your 10 p.m. Friday show, right? And you have a consistent televised Ring of Honor show. Rampage, you can stream Rampage to Honor Club, because Rampage has been bad. It sucks pond water a lot of weeks. So shit. I would rather that. Now, I mean, it's going to be on Thursday nights, which is interesting. So we might have to try and take a peek at it while we're here live.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I just I was talking about this on live earlier about how if they're not going to have the code of honor, if they get rid of shit like that, or if they get Dalton Castle if he better be on there every fucking week.
He should be fucking on Dynamite every week. Why?
I don't get it.
Why is he? Yeah, why is he not being used?
I don't understand. Like, I should be seeing Dalton Castle every week. I should be seeing Eddie Kingston every week. I should be seeing fucking actually, you know what? I was going to say where's Rusev, but I actually don't care where Rusev is.
I care where Rusev is. Bring Rusev back. Let's go. I love Rusev. Let's get him in here.
I don't know. I just don't get. There's so much talent, and they better pick up the fucking pace. But if they're not going to do that, like, I think, like, just can Rampage. Get rid of it. You're wasting your time, you know? Like, what were the ratings last week was like 300.
Yeah, they're starting to, like, get real low.
Oh, yeah.
Ickman Euro, that is correct. And thank you for the reminder, Jack. No wonder I didn't remember Jacket Time's name.
Yeah.
It was way easier to call him Jacket. Took me a while to look him up.
It's been like half an hour.
I'm glad. I like that, Jack. So I wasn't alone. Impact is also on Dawson. How do you Dawson?
Dawson. If Jay White goes to WWE, he will be on the main roster right away, or hold. They put him.
Will they put him in NXT?
Oh.
No,
I don't think they put him in NXT.
Again, it all depends on how it gets negotiated, right? But I mean, if you have, if you're sitting at a table and Tony Khan saying, we'll give you this much money to be on our show, and the WWE steps in and says, we'll give you a good amount of money, but we want you on your developmental, which Triple H came out and publicly said it's just developmental. I think Jay White passes on that opportunity because it's Jay White. He feels developed.
Yeah, he's one of the best right now. You know, like just on the mic, in the ring, he's amazing. He doesn't need to be on NXT. There's no fucking way.
No, not at all.
I don't think does anybody watch NXT anymore? For real, like I don't.
This channel watches NXT, a couple hundred people watch NXT this week, so some people still are paying attention. But yeah, no, I quit NXT, so I'm with you. I said, listen, I'm not doing Tuesdays anymore. I'm going to Thursdays. So
yeah,
I'm leaving Cliff and Nikki on Tuesdays.
Yeah,
I'll be hanging out with you,
watching a good show.
Steven.
Yes, I'm 2-0 right now.
I'm 1-1.
Macklin and that big chin.
It's a huge chin.
It freaks me out. Like it throws me off. He looks like a caricature. I love him, but it's just the chin. I think it's not even the chin, it's just the beard, because he's such a ginger that it just melts into his face. So it just makes his chin look really big.
Right. What else we got in this chat? Bobby saying hello. I'm not sure if I clicked that. We are live.
Hey, Bobby.
Oh my God! Wait until you see who's on tonight. Steve G.
No.
Yeah. Devon shows up.
Does he actually? Well, he left WWE, so maybe. I don't know.
Right. Mash is doing an interview right now.
Mash always does that weird thing with her tongue. She has a tongue ring, and it always throws me off because most things do. But she is beautiful.
Yeah, and she is an absolute beast in the ring. On top of bringing, she has a I don't fuck around attitude completely, and she's outstanding.
She's so cool. I love her hair, her makeup, her jacket. I love her. I love her so much. I could see her as women's champ one day. Has that happened yet? I don't think so.
She's been close. I thought she was going to win it because she had 2 chances. And I thought she was going to take it, and she didn't. She came up short twice. So I think there is a championship in her future.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if she would be the one to retire Mickie James.
Interesting.
Probably not.
Now, is that deal still on the table? Like, if she loses the belt, does she retire at this point?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's still, she didn't like kibosh it because
No.
it's like, I'm champ now. I might as well stay around for a little bit.
I also, somebody posted this. I think it was in her Instagram stories. Mickey James posted like a picture of Monet.
Oh,
Mercedes Monet. Like,
interesting.
she wants a match with her, which would be fucking cool. I'm gonna
Yeah, that'd be really interesting. Because I don't recall. I know Mickey was there for a bit and they were picking on her, but I don't recall a Sasha Mickey matchup.
I don't think that ever happened.
No.
So that would be super, super cool. If they could do that in Japan or Impact. Imagine seeing Sasha Banks, whatever, in Impact. How sick that would be. I need that. I need it. If Jay White can do it, she can do it.
Right? It's like when Angle showed up and you're like, this is so confusing. Saturday Elimination Chamber, Resident Evil, you are accurate and correct. And we will be here live from 7 p.m. on. We do not know when we're leaving. You know what me and Nick are like. It's a Saturday night. We're going to be feeling good. We're going to go through Elimination Chamber. We're definitely going to cover Battle of the Belts. Battle of the Belts. So used to that on Saturdays. Battle in the Valley, which we've been talking about all night. Then there is a couple. Barry Horowitz.
What?
Barry Horowitz is on Impact.
What the fuck is going on? Is this who you were talking about? Guess who shows up?
Maybe. Give him something. He barely walked at this point. Poor guy. So, retired WWF and other places, but we'll go with WWF. Superstar Barry Horowitz. Still patting himself on the back.
The greatest jobber of all time, somebody said.
Right?
Oh, man.
Want to know? Is it just me or do the Dudley Boys in early ECW just give me classic vibes or indie shows? I'm not quite sure what the question is, Lego.
Give you classic vibes or indie shows. Well, ECW felt kind of indie, yeah, wasn't it?
Oh, definitely. It was that third tier. It was kind of like where GCW kind of slotted itself behind the two big ones.
Yeah.
You had the alternative, like you had the difference, and that's what GCW has become. And ECW was definitely that. Where's the Brooklyn Brawler? Good question.
I'm very uncomfortable right now. What do you think about Hook being suspended by AEW? Why was he suspended? I didn't understand that.
It was really, really convoluted. Let me see what the.
I'm not a Hook fan. They haven't got me excited about Hook at all. So I don't really, no sweat off my balls. I really liked when it was like Hookhausen there for
a little bit.
That's another person that should be on Dynamite all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Danhausen. He is actually, so I watched the whole like Danhausen, there was like a short, not documentary, but like YouTube thing about him and the progression of him and his character and everything. And he's actually amazing, like watching him in small independent shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I understand he's a comedy character and all that, but I thought he was going to go a little creepier, like he used to be.
They did that creepy entrance once, and everyone was like, oh my God, that's so cool, be that. And they only did it the once.
Yeah. That's the thing, the follow-through with AEW, it's fucking killing me.
Rod CM, Jarrahausen. Oh my God, what is happening on this segment? The Demon is back.
Bruh. If the Boogeyman comes out next, I'm going to lose it. Actually, the Boogeyman from WWE a long time ago, he is in impeccable shape.
Unbelievable.
Holy
that guy was like 55, like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. He is in unbelievable shape.
It's nuts. Same with Al Snow, actually. I just saw a video of him recently.
Man, I hadn't seen him in a while. And somebody had sent me a picture, like, look at Al Snow, and he's all just you're like,
yeah,
dude, why weren't you like that in your 20s?
Seriously.
You missed out, bro.
Moose.
So we didn't take a prediction on that, but Barry Horowitz picked up the win. I guess Ziggy Dice is trying to go 0-50.
Okay.
So he's well on his way.
Yeah, he's doing so good. Yeah, I don't think we needed to take a vote for that one.
No, that was
that was very odd.
Now, did you see the pictures? Did you see the pictures of Jarenhausen?
Of who?
Jarenhausen from the Jericho's
Crew? Yes. That was very odd.
Right?
Very, very odd. I liked it, but I also was, I don't know. It was weird. It was weird.
I feel like I'm picking on Jericho, and I don't want to pick on Jericho.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I really do. He's fucking horrible. It just feels like I get it. You know what? It's his cruise. He's having fun. I don't take it so serious. But it very much feels like, okay, who's really cool? All right, who do the kids like? I'm going to go hang out with those guys. And that's what Jericho feels like. He's like Matthew McConaughey from fucking Dazed and Confused. Right? Like, you know,
get older.
They stay the same age. That's how he treats his wrestlers. Like, I only want to hang around with the kids. I don't want to wrestle grown men. I'm going to pretend like I'm getting these guys over, but I'm just using them as patsies. But that's what it feels like. It's like, can I be cool too? Paint my face.
Yeah.
Whose car is Moose shagging up?
I don't know. Is it Joe Hendry's?
Oh, shit. A .com match? What the fuck is that?
A combat match? Doc?
I don't know. His accent throws me off.
I know.
Somebody wants to translate what Santo just said. But it's going to be Moose versus Joe Hendry for the digital title.
Said a combat match. What does that mean? Somebody Google that for me.
Combat match.
That was only for the cruise exclusively.
Yes. Yes. So I don't want to hate on it too much. It's fun. It's on the cruise. I get it. If he shows up on Dynamite painted as Danhausen, we got a problem.
Yeah, he better not. I swear to God.
I wouldn't put it past him.
No, me either.
But yeah, that was on the cruise.
And I don't know, they were doing karaoke and I don't know, like a bunch of the wrestlers were doing Celine Dion. Like the cruise looks like so much fun.
I want to go because there's a lot of people there I would love to meet.
I kind of want to go, but I don't know. And this year or next year, 2024, they're going to Mexico. They're talking in Mexico or whatever for a bit. So like, I do love me some Mexico.
Right? It's a very nice place to be.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna think about it because it's not that expensive.
Well, folks, get more super chats in. We would like to go on the Jericho cruise, so contribute.
Pay for us.
Right.
We're poor.
Let's go. Yeah, we're poor. Help us.
Oh my God. Yeah. So.
The French Canadian Frankenstein in the house.
Heath got kids. Heath is jacked now. Heath looks amazing.
Yeah, he's definitely come a long way from his WWE days for sure.
Yeah. I hope something happens with Heath. Like, I hope he gets a belt. Any belt, you know?
Okay.
Like, I know he was tag teams with Rhino for a bit, but I mean, like, him on his own. You know, I feel like he deserves it.
A little bit of a shot, maybe the digital title, something.
Ooh, a Heath versus Joe Hendry.
My word.
I like it. French Canadian Frankenstein in the house. I love him so much. I don't know why I just sang that. It's been a long day.
So, just quickly circling back, Hook was officially suspended because they're investigating what happened with Stokely. So Stokely's walking around with a cast, and he's upset. It's ridiculous. So he'll be back. Yeah. He's just dealing with that.
Okay.
Who's Barry Horowitz? Barry was a wrestler in the 80s and 90s predominantly. He was kind of a good wrestler, not a great wrestler, usually a heel. Kind of came up with the whole pat yourself on the back thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you really drove that home on this episode of Impact.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my God. Poor guy. They need to stop. I love Impact, and you will very rarely hear me utter a negative word, but with the old dudes on Impact, they gotta cut it out. The Tommy Dreamer, and okay, maybe there isn't that many, but it's just.
But there is a few, to your point,
There's.
and there are guys that are just kind of like Tommy wants to help out backstage, be part of the creative, maybe once in a while have a surprise match, fine. But
Yeah.
there can, Tommy's kind of consistently involved. And I mean, let's be real. I mean, Rhino can still go, but he's getting up in age.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. PCO is like 77 or something, and he's out there doing like swanton. Like he's great, understood. But like, who did they have? Who was that really old guy? Mike something?
Mike Jackson.
Mike Jackson.
Yes.
Oh my
He
God.
fought Joey Janela in a shit show of a match one time.
Of course he did.
But yeah, no, Mike's funny because he does the old school walk, but he'll do it like around the entire, like the railing around the ring and shit.
Right.
But yeah, he's pushing 80, if not 80.
God. Yeah, he had a match. I think it was on before the Impact or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Their pre-show. He had a match with Trey Miguel. And Trey Miguel is super athletic. He's a flippy dippy man.
He fought Trey Miguel?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Like, oh man. Hey man, enjoy your cast, but
okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
I don't know who Chiz is. You don't know him. WWE, okay, there you go. Ultimate Loser. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh yeah, Kenny King versus Swan.
Rich Swan.
I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited.
Yeah, combat match is basically a hardcore match with computer parts instead of weapons.
Wait, for real? Are you lying?
Clinton, he's probably joking, but probably accurate.
Yeah. Because a dot comp, like.
Oh yeah, I think that's what they're explaining now. Stop some love from. That's not Stephanie McMahon, silly.
Who's Stephanie McMahon?
I don't know. Someone asked how Stephanie McMahon's doing. I assume he's talking. Not me. There you go, Jack. Yeah, no, Barry. I said Barry was an old school jobber. Like someone asked, "Where's the Brooklyn Brawler?" It's right up that alley. Combat match, basically. No, we got that. All right, let's skip down here. What do you got down here, folks? I'll watch the Daytona 500 some this weekend as well. All right, Bobby, good job. We'll be watching a shit ton of wrestling this weekend.
What's the Daytona 500?
The car, NASCAR.
Oh, Jesus.
Should we? No, shut up, Nick. Shut up.
Yeah, maybe take on less. Just a little bit. Get some sleep. At least an hour.
I told you, we're going to end up on here covering like the Antique Roadshow.
Fuck, I love that show.
Yeah, see, look.
I would tune in for sure.
Right? See what I did? You're like, oh, she's only getting $1.50.
Oh my God, that was the best show ever. Oh my God, I missed that so much. I follow them on TikTok as well because they still do that.
They still do it.
They still do it, and they're doing it on TikTok. They're TikToking the old people from Antiques Roadshow. I love it.
Grandma, you learned TikTok? I had to.
How else am I going to sell this lamp?
Right? I'm trying to sell my shit.
Ooh, somebody said, I think Callahan should take the belt from Josh. I mean, that's not going to happen, but I personally would love that. I think Sami Callahan is the best thing that's ever existed. So yeah, I'm down with that. I think I might be in the minority, me and that guy, whoever that was.
That one dude.
That one guy.
Oh, Raw, okay? So Raw clarified that he was making a joke on my comment. Chris is one of the few men who has the ability to pull off any paint, especially various paint. Wait, he has like a why? Why do you think that? Like he's got like a special face at most?
That holds paint better than other faces? What does that even mean?
Especially various paint. And the cruise is only about making money. No, I don't begrudge the cruise thing. I know I was popping fun at him. And again, if I just feel like if you know, pick someone else. Like if fucking Demolition was the hottest thing in wrestling right now, he'd be on the cruise with their paint job. Like that's all my thought was. But yeah, I think Chris is just as good as anyone else to put paint on their face.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little tricky for me because I got all this shit in the way, but parts of it are good. I don't know. Impact steals the Hex.
Another miss for. You know what? I would have. I'm not a huge fan of Hex, but I don't think AEW.
Oh shit! What's this?
I don't think AEW needs to add any more people to their roster. And I'm not going to be that guy. Oh, is that PCO?
Eddie keeps getting Thunder and Lightning. PCO is a good show.
Yeah, PCO really.
Oh! Really... Who the hell picked Heath?
I did. I always pick Heath. I think. Who did you pick though? I don't remember who you picked.
I didn't pick Heath. Even if I didn't say it out loud, I wasn't picking Heath.
Oh, right.
I thought Eddie had this in the bag.
Yeah. No, PCO been fucking with Eddie hard. Eddie can't win nothing because of PCO.
I love that they're doing like the whole Taker vibe with PCO.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Look up Rich Swann and Brian versus Brian Myers for the digital media title, and they had some. Oh, okay, there, Clinton. Ah, there he is. Sorry, screaming in your ear. He's here.
There he is. What a beautiful weirdo. I love him.
Imagine your grandfather was Jack like that. like growing up, you're like, Grandpa's a maniac. Like,
oh my God. See, he's from Montreal.
Yeah.
Everything good comes from Montreal.
Hold that phone.
Oh, should I put something in the chat? PCO. Where is PCO?
PCO is, he's going to the top. This man, for an older gentleman, loves jumping off shit.
Man, he is nuts. I love it.
Yeah. Not. I liked him when I liked him having Vincent at his side. I really did. Yeah,
I miss Vincent. The horror king guy.
Yeah, he was excellent. He looked like a character out of a Rob Zombie movie.
He was actually. He's super nice, by the way. But he was in the crowd. I want to say 6 months ago at NXT. Him and the guy he's always with. Fuck, what's his name? The other wrestler. Yeah, they were in the crowd at NXT.
Yeah.
And people were like, "Oh my God, they're coming and they're going to be a part of Schism or whatever."
They thought a lot of people thought they were going to be a part of Bray Wyatt's 6. Yet to be seen. Son of a bitch.
I wonder if they were just there. They just wanted to see the show. They were in town and like threw everybody off. You know, I don't know. But right. He to me is like one of the core wrestlers of Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
And I'm going to need him to stay there. Hopefully. I hope that's what's happening, but who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, no, I mean, he was really excellent. And I mean, I'm curious. I don't know what they're doing with him. We saw him in NXT months ago now, and they've never popped up any other time. Like you said, they could have just said, like, we really want to watch. Like, that's our buddy in the ring or something. I don't know. But we haven't seen anything since.
Yeah. So I hope maybe they're one of the people that are like holding on to the Ring of Honor thing, you know? It's a NASCAR race. Thank you.
Book it. If you're not first, you're last. I swear to God, if I end up on here watching the Daytona 500.
I don't think that's not really a thing in Canada. Do people watch NASCAR in Canada?
So I got some friends that are quite into it. I mean, we get excited about the Indy when it comes to Toronto. But yeah, I don't think we're as, in general, avid race car fans like some Americans.
Yeah, I don't.
Is that fair to say, Americans? I don't want to paint y'all with the same brush.
Bruce. Yeah, no, I don't think I know anybody that's watched NASCAR in my life, to be honest. My comments are hilarious right now. Aw.
Right? But my initials are Raw. Can't you be hilarious and Raw at the same time? Eddie Murphy did Raw. It was excellent.
Ooh. I love that jacket. Not a huge fan of. I'm glad he's here, though.
Well, again, I think the good news with James is that he kind of gives a little bit of, like, even last week when you were like, who are these people? I was like, James is with them. They got to be all right.
Gotta be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
I've seen them be all right. I mean, occasionally, I'm pretty sure they had the titles and they lost them to the current NWA champions, who I refer to as the Powder Puff Girls. Their actual names elude me right now. Pretty in powder, pretty powdered, and I don't know.
Oh.
Rich Swann and Brian Myers. Okay, they use keyboards. Okay, got it. So yeah, we're gonna get a digital match, I guess. I'm still here. Me too. Oh, I was saying book the Antique Roadshow.
Oh, done.
Thanks for clarifying, homie.
I'll be on that one.
There you go.
I'll be on that one for sure.
Sundays with Luna.
We'll knit a blanket and watch the Antique Roadshow. Oh my God. So who's the NWA champion right now? Men's
Tyrus.
Stop it. Really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Still?
Yeah, he just beat Cardona.
That's embarrassing. Holy.
He cut a pretty hefty promo. It's going around now, circulating. Where he basically addresses of like, I don't care. The handful of you that hate me, tough shit. I'm the champ. What are you going to do about it? So he's digging into this heel aspect and Billy's running with it right now.
Well, that's good. I don't know. I just watched an not interview, but like a little clip of him talking about how he's like, I don't want to get political here, but he was talking about like being a Trump supporter and how his pronouns are ye and ha or something. And I was like, what is this guy? I don't really know much about him. Like, mm-hmm. I didn't know, is he a wrestler? What was he doing before? Like, what's his deal? What is that guy?
Who? I lost you there for a second.
Oh, the Tyrus guy.
Oh, well, I mean, he does that side gig with Fox. Like and part of people thought that was part of the reason why the desire to have him as champion is because he's on national TV once in a while. But he does he's on Fox News for something. I have never really seen it.
Maybe that's what I saw. Yeah.
But yeah, Tyrus. Yeah, I mean, and he's a form. He's Funk the Doc. The Funkasaurus.
Right.
Funk the Doc. Yeah, I mean, so people were surprised that he won, and now he's on a run.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't really watch NWA, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I kind of want to get into it, but he scares me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, it's Masha. Okay, nice entrance for Masha. They lost the NWA. So the Hex would have beat the Powder Puff Girls. You know who I'm talking about, Steve. We were here live for it. I just can't remember it all. I have my room clean, my DVD. Okay.
Good.
Howdy, says Cliff. What's up, Cliff? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Tyrus will not do anything to elevate. Tyrus will not do anything to elevate, guys. You're killing me. NWA.
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Probably not. No, but this is going to be a squash match. We both know that Masha's winning this. If she, maybe, yeah, Masha for sure.
Yeah, Masha's going to destroy this young lady.
We're going to witness an unaliving right now.
An unaliving. I like it. Masha for the win. Folks, if you want to give us a prediction on this, but we're pretty sure, tell us why it's going to be Masha. Big clip from our Tuesday night NXT stream. Just want to let everyone know we are here live on Tuesdays and all through the week. And Cliff's working behind the scenes as well on some fun stuff. So, yeah, give Cliff some love. Go check him out.
So you guys don't do Rampage, do you?
Yep. We do doubleheader Fridays every week. We do it all.
Don't you have like a day job too?
I have a very demanding day job, yeah.
What? How? Oh my God! How do you do it, buds? I mean, good for you, but yeah.
Caffeine and vitamins.
There you go.
That's the trick. I think if people knew exactly how hard this grind has been, it would blow their mind. But I don't know. Just started rolling with it and kind of pot committed, and here we are. So, yes, some nights are, that's why getting, a special guest host is really helpful to the channel.
True. Let other people do the talking. You can
just
nod off. It's okay. Just take a nap. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm good. But yeah, no. So, I mean, I have a full-time job that's, one of those jobs that kind of push you 40 plus a week just because it's all over the place. But we make it work. We do what we can. So, yeah, we're here for it all. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, twice on Fridays. Last weekend, we were here twice on Saturday and on Sunday. This weekend, we're going to be here Saturday for sure. I think we're going to take Sunday off because we're going to be on for like 7 hours on Saturday.
That's true.
Yeah, and then we're heading all the way into WrestleMania. And WrestleMania itself, guys, it's going to be a live streams to remember. We're on Thursday for a bunch, Friday for a bunch. And there's so much going on at that time. All right, so we got Mickey. You might be right, eh?
With what?
Masha dethroning.
Maybe.
Masha choking her out. Where's Bully when we need him?
I might be right.
I would
be okay with that. Jordan or Masha. I'd be completely fine with either one of them.
Right. That's why he's called Iron Man. It is a little bit of the moniker. But Nick, the same thing. Nick's got a full-time job. Cliff's got a full-time job. So, we piecemeal it. CJ, same thing. So, yeah, we've been a small little army just kind of plugging along. But we do cover wrestling at a different level. And I take great pride in being the Iron Man of YouTube.
That's amazing. I need to pull up my socks.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, see, that's the tongue thing I was talking about.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. I mean,
so yeah. She is. It's going to be Masha versus Mickey at No Surrender. So no, Masha's going to lose for sure. There's no way that Mickey is going to retire at No Surrender. No way.
None. Okay, you're saying it now.
I'm saying it now. There's no fucking way. And part of that is a little selfish because I want to see Mickey James when they come to Toronto. But also.
So we're getting a pre-tape from Crazy Steve. He's not happy with Trey Miguel, but they're going to give us a good match.
Oh, it's going to be so good. Crazy Steve and Mantar.
Yeah, Mantar could lose the helmet.
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over it.
People are like, KJ, you're no fun. I'm like, I'm over it. It really am.
I'm done. What's going on with... Oh, Masha up. What's going on with Bray Wyatt? Is he doing anything? They got him doing anything yet? Since last week?
No, we had the glow in the dark match. Then we had the weird little clip where he was sitting there and Howdy put his hand on his shoulder and then
Right.
popped everybody. I don't believe did we see him last week? No.
No.
And he's not slated for anywhere on Elimination Chamber.
Right.
So I don't know. Bray, your big, return. Like, this was a super duper big deal. One of the biggest stories of 2022 in wrestling. Listen, it's officially starting to fizzle out.
It's a flop. It's a flop for sure. And it's weird because, like, I don't know, like his whole thing on Twitter before he came back, and he's like, "Oh, where's the devil's hole or whatever," and he was doing all that stuff. It was super creative and so into it, and it just, yeah, I've lost all hope in that storyline, to be completely honest.
Right. Yeah, it fizzled out, and all they had to do, in my humble opinion, is just put him in a really good match. Like, if it was a straight up, you didn't need glow in the dark, you didn't need Howdy dropping an elbow from heaven. You could literally just have a match, have a really good match. That, I mean, if he wants to cheat and be heelish, fine. If he wants to be over the top aggressive, fine. But yeah.
These the whole puzzles and QR codes and haikus and all this shit that he's doing is interesting, but he also needs to put on good matches because we're watching wrestling. If this isn't it, yeah, Dirty Dango, come through.
Listen, it's Jonathan Grisham's really little. He's a good wrestler. He's a good technical wrestler. Sometimes it's
Sorry, somebody just said, "Bruh, that dude is like 4'9". Oh my god! You were saying like this nice.
I was trying to be nice about it,
and then this guy just says that.
He fought Josh Alexander, and he's trying to put Josh Alexander in a leg lock, and Josh's leg and Jonathan are the same size.
Yeah,
that's an issue.
It's an issue
visually, for sure.
Yeah, I think he's fought. I looked it up one day because he's another married couple. He's married to Jordan Grace, and I saw them together, and I'm like, he's a lot smaller than her. Like, how tall is he? He's 5'3", which is pretty small.
Okay, yeah, 5'3".
But it's it's hard. It is hard to watch him. Like, maybe him and Dirty Dango, because Dirty Dango isn't like a huge guy, but like him up against the Josh Alexander thing was a little. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable to watch. Just like you wouldn't want a bear fighting a goat, like it's just size difference. It doesn't
You just compared him to a goat.
Yeah, he is a goat, in his own right, but
fair enough. Like a bear fighting a goat. Falling flat on his face, I'm quite disappointed. In me? I don't know. Any context, Cliff?
Oh, were you talking about Bray Wyatt?
Bray Wyatt, yes. Okay, that's way better.
Bray Wyatt. Okay.
I internalize everything, guys. You got to be specific. Yeah. Very specific.
Don't hurt his feelings. Come on.
Right.
Yeah, the Bray Wyatt thing, just he's going too hard with it. He's going too hard on the long-term storytelling.
Yeah, he's trying to tell us a C-level horror movie, right? Like, he's trying to give us like this, stay tuned. But again, like, even in a horror movie, there was action. Like, okay, let's kill somebody. Like let's have our moments here.
And even when you think of, and I think I compared it to this last time, maybe it was with you, with The Changeling. It's a 1970s movie. It's an hour and 20 minutes long. It takes a while to get there, but you're only watching it for an hour and 20 minutes. This has been going on for a year.
And it was super interesting. Like, I think if they had continued the QR codes even after he came back, it would just give people things to do. Like, we were on live streams, and that QR code would shut down the chat. Like, everybody was talking about, did you Google it? Did you, like, what is it? What does this mean? Did you see there's a pig? Like, everyone was losing their fucking mind.
But now, did you see the contractor that put up his business as the QR code? So there was a QR code in the audience. Oh, yes,
we did. We scanned it live.
And so, like, people are just that bored with it now that they're like, fuck this guy. Like, Which that was brilliant, by the way. Whoever did that, whoever does it after that, though, is just going to be annoying.
Yeah, no.
You
I
can't
thought
do
that
it
guy was
again.
genius, son of a bitch.
Yeah. But yeah, he need like it's just getting old.
It really is, because there's just nothing there. Like
Gresham and Bailey versus Motor City Machine Guns next week.
And then Gresham and Bailey at Impact. And here's part where you asked me about the J Cup. And I felt like Speedball and Gresham gave us a very light performance. And I think they know that they're going to see each other at No Surrender already. So I think they held back a little bit and they got through the first round. Bailey went on. Bailey had a great tournament, even though he didn't win. But yeah, it was a underwhelming matchup. So I expect better at No Surrender.
Oh, I hope so. Yeah. Because they're both great. Like, I know we kind of came for Gresham a little bit on his height. Like, no hate to him at all. But he's an amazing performer.
Yeah.
Great performer. So, like, that should be an amazing match because they're both so good in the ring, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense that would be.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's going to be a Monster Ball next week between Trey Miguel and Crazy Steve.
Is that what got announced? That's a crazy Monsters Ball.
Yeah. That
X Division style. Yeah.
I love it. That's not even on a pay-per-view. That's just next week.
Yeah. The last Monster Ball we saw was Ali Catch and Masha.
Masha. Yeah, that was so good.
So, yeah, I mean, let's go. I'm in for that. And Kenny King in the house.
My man, Kenny King. Actually, I'm really excited. I'm going to be seeing Ali Catch and Effie as Bussy.
Yeah.
At GCW as well, which I'm super excited about. I'm like a new Ali Catch fan.
She said my name. Yeah, no, Ali's awesome. I am saying yes. Masha is beating Mickey James at No Surrender. So yeah, Chris disagrees with you. Said bye bye Mickey.
Triple H is destroying Wyatt. What Triple H is doing well, he's doing really well. Which I'm not sure what that is now that I say that loud.
It's interesting that you say it like that.
Because, like, what is going well in WWE right now? Take out the Bloodline. Take out Sami Zayn. What is interesting with the WWE right now?
Not a lot. Really? Some of the shows were hard. Like Raw was tough this week. You know, some would argue with Cody, but Cody's tied into Roman, so we're kind of there. Cody winning the Rumble wasn't exactly genius. Bray Wyatt's kind of flopped. We've seen a lot of people. A lot of people are trying to say that, you know, with everything going on, they're trying to figure it out. They just want to get to Mania, and then after Mania, it's a reset. We might get a draft. Things will make more sense. I don't know. Some of the booking's been weird.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but like waiting until Mania to just reset, like that's like in a couple months there, but
right?
Oh.
J-Cup was the teaser. I feel like that's fair enough. I feel like it's a pause almost. What's this? Most people can't do this, so they don't do this. Which is why we do this, or something like that. All right, Nick, filling in the gap there. But most people can't do this. They don't do this. I was like, all right. No, but it's a grind. I mean, we've seen other people come and go, and it really is a grind. It's fun, though. I love it.
Doing this, podcasting and stuff. Oh, yeah. It's so much fun. I'm on other people's podcasts, so I don't do any of the work. I just show up, which is nice, but
that's a good thing to have.
Yeah. I'd like to do something one day. I just don't know what it is. You know, I'm getting my YouTube up and going, but I don't know. I don't know what I want. When I grow up, I have no.
When I grow up.
Hey Nick, she is tea better.
I don't know what's happening.
Mick, hello.
Yeah, I don't know. Mick This is interesting. Happy birthday to Ali Catch, by the way. Absolutely. Big happy birthday to Ali Catch today. Masha versus Mickey is what we call a slobber knocker. It's gonna be good. Slobber knocker.
Oh wait, so who do you got? Kenny King or Rich Swann?
Oh, this one's tough. I'm gonna go King. Because I just want to. I'll take Rich because I know you're gonna take King. I almost hijacked it. I like Rich a lot, but I think he's gonna lose.
You do? All right.
Yeah, but I'll go Swan to be difficult. 77% of the people think that Rich Swan's gonna take it. So there you go. Maybe I'm right.
I mean, he is going into no surrender against Josh Alexander, right? Yeah. So.
Yeah, true. That makes sense. I'm going Rich.
I honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna go with Kenny King, even though I don't think that's what's gonna happen. But I have to. I have to go with Kenny King.
Kenny King, eh? All right. Sorry, I clicked on the wrong thing. Let me go. I'm gonna go deal with something. What's next? So I have a question for Josh Alexander competing for the new Japan Pro Wrestling. Should he defend the Impact World? Yeah, why not? The more stakes, the better.
Who is Josh Alexander going up against this weekend?
No, it's
it's March.
Yeah, March. Did they announce?
Yeah, it's Josh Alexander and.
Pull it up real quick just to confirm. Multiverse Impact.
Is it Okada?
It might. Fact checkers, let me know.
I think it's Josh versus Okada.
It sounds about right.
And then Jay White versus Mike Bailey. And then Moose versus, they just posted it. I can't remember now. I cannot remember.
Let's see if I can get a definitive on this. But yeah, my buddy Mick's going on a timeout. Bye, Mick. WrestleMania 39 is in 44 days. Coming soon.
Oh
and we'll probably be on for 41 of those days. Just saying. Rich Swann wins. Someone else thinks Swan. You sticking to Kenny, eh?
I gotta.
There it is. He likes that idea.
He likes that idea. Okay. But is it fact, sir?
Let me see. 2023, please. Thank you. All good. There you go. What? Rich Swann for the win. Okay. Okada is a wrestling god. How do you feel about Okada? Are you that?
Yes, I would totally agree with that statement. And my favorite thing that Okada has ever done is something outside of the ring, and it was when he was hugged by Tony Khan. Because his awkward face was my favorite fucking thing that's ever happened.
Okay.
Like Okada being hugged by Tony Khan. You have to just look it up after this because it's beautiful. It's like the man, it looks like he's never been hugged a day in his life.
Right. What is this?
Oh,
what I have listed here is Josh Alexander versus Kushida.
Oh.
Speedball versus Will Ospreay. Sign me the fuck up.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking blow the roof off. That might be the match of the night for sure. And another one that is not far behind, as far as I'm concerned, Jeff Cobb versus Moose. That is two boys, like two beefy boys smacking me.
That is beefy. That's a beefcake right there. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited for that. That's gonna be such a good show. That's gonna be so fucking good.
Speaking of beefcakes, Nick we'll be here tomorrow. We will have the doubleheader for that, and we will be rolling through all the way into Elimination Chamber on Saturday. We can't wait, folks. It's gonna be a crazy, crazy weekend. But this one's for you because I know this one makes you happy.
Congratulations to Mark Briscoe is all elite. I'm so excited for that. But
Right?
also, I'm a little confused that he's not just going with Ring of Honor, but I heard he's going back and forth. So,
I have a feeling a lot of people are going to do that, and that's not good for either show.
no, it's not. That's the thing. And this is what I'm afraid of with ROH and AEW being too close.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just going to make it another AEW brand, which I don't want them to do, but it's happening.
Right?
It's happening. It like when they did the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, I think it was the last one, and how Ring of Honor has like the code of honor and they shake hands. And I love that about Ring of Honor. And I know like there's been a couple times where people like don't shake hands and stuff, and you know, it's like this heel shit. But when Chris Jericho did it and he like didn't shake somebody's hand after, I'm like, this is what I don't want to happen. It's like the whole code of honor just breaks down between like these wrestlers from AEW, and it just feels dirty, you know?
It does. I mean, a lot of people talked about, Jericho as the Ring of Honor champion, and it was going to help bring a TV deal. Now here they are not getting a TV deal. Oops, Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and I didn't like it. I didn't like. To me, and I get it. That was part of the. That's what it was supposed to be. Almost disrespectful that I had the belt. But I mean, it wasn't. It was go home type stuff. We didn't want to see it. Like you could have picked another heel with some Ring of Honor lineage that mattered and that would have had really good matches. And we got that instead for weeks.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that at all.
Do you like the idea of letting Mark go? I want Mark to take the Ring of Honor title.
Like
the world title. I want him to take it from Claudio.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I just don't know what's going to be happening with the Ring of Honor tag belts. Like, is he going to find another tag team partner, do you think? Or do you think he's going to drop it? I think it comes down to that first. Like, is he... I would not... If he got another tag team partner and continued with that, that would, like, kill me on the inside. I don't think I would like that. It would feel dirty.
I agree with you. I don't think that's the best look. I don't think that's the best way to go. I think that you introduce the Jay Briscoe Memorial Tag Team Tournament, like you did with Owen Hart, and you let some banger tag teams bang it out, and then see who can take it home.
I would love that. Yeah, because they can't replace Jay like that. It would just feel too dirty. So yeah, if he would get I thought somebody won. No. If he could get like the championship, like that would be great. He I don't know. It's hard still for me to watch Mark Briscoe do anything. It just, I want to cry. Jeff Cobb is a scary dude.
He really is. And he's a hell of a wrestler. And there's a lot. I wish we got to see more Jeff Cobb. Yes, you did. Pause. Moose better bring his A game because Jeff Cobb is on another level right now. Yeah, this is a match where I think Moose could lose.
I don't know. I'm super excited for that show. When is it? March, the end of March, isn't it?
Yeah, it's I just had it up. It is the same March 30th. March 30th, yeah. In the Globe Theater in Los Angeles. 8 p.m. Thursday, March 30th. So you know what? They went a day back because they do a lot of their pay-per-views on the Fridays, right? Which I hate. So they're gonna do this on a Thursday at 8 p.m. So yeah.
It's on a Thursday, you said?
Yeah, according to this.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
Thursday, March 30th. So they get it in and avoid, part of WrestleMania weekend, but avoid, all the heavy hitting of the WWE that weekend. So there's a good chance, if we're all lucky, Luna and I will be here on that Thursday.
Oh, I will be here.
No
matter
Todd
what.
is very news.
Welcome to AEW Mark. Reach for the sky, boy. I still need to buy my Mark or my Jay Briscoe shirt.
Right.
I still have not got it.
I want that hat. I want the fullback with the 13 on it.
Do they sell those?
I don't know. I know Mark's wearing like he put he had
right
he
before,
put it on the other night, and I was like, that's excellent. I want that hat.
Oh, I'm gonna need that fucking hat for sure.
Right.
I have a 13 tattooed right here, and I did that like years ago.
Okay.
It's my little Briscoe tattoo. Well, now it's a Briscoe tattoo, but
it just worked out kind of nice.
Kind of nice in the most depressing way. It's going to take place at WrestleCon. I want to go to something like that. I've never been to like a WrestleCon or Wrestle.
I haven't.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
Because everything's so far. You know,
right.
We're out here in the tundra. Sports entertainment running. ROH, thank God it didn't happen.
Yeah, fair enough. Welcome back, Mick. Welcome back. Be nice to my buddy.
Mick?
Mick. Not you, him.
No,
Mick, be nice to other people.
Like me? Maybe Mick?
And be nice to Luna, too. You don't want to piss off Luna.
I will find you.
She will. Out of everyone that shows up on this channel, she's the one that will find you.
Somebody on another podcast, they like put it on their TikTok calling me a Canadian thug. And I'm like, am I that scary? I guess
I don't think so.
I don't think I'm that. Maybe a little bit. Maybe when I'm angry.
Mick. You've never seen me angry.
Can't wait to see Roxanne Perez and
Miko Satomura. Yeah, so they're going for the NXT Championship at Roadblock. Yeah, hey, anybody want to talk about the fact that they just threw in a March 7th Roadblock? I did not know that was going to be a thing. But yeah, now we're getting Roadblock coming up on March 7th, which thankfully is a Tuesday. So that's we got some busy times.
Oh.
So Cliff and Nick will be on Roadblock duty.
Dang. Did Kenny just lose?
Probably.
Fuck. All right, fine. What is Roadblock? Is that an NXT pay-per-view?
Yeah, well, it's going to be one of their like specialty shows. Like it's going to be a Tuesday, but they just put a Roadblock on it. So.
Oh, gotcha.
Rich Swann just kicked Alexander in the mouth.
Oh.
And that's how we're going off the air. I think Kenny's going to end up in this match at No Surrender and end up being a triple threat. But he lost.
I am totally... Alexander really doesn't look good. I think he actually got clocked in the eye.
Like, hit me.
Dude.
Just watching this back real quick. Yeah, Kenny gets Swann up. Swann fights out and... Oh, I maybe went too far back. I'll let you know when it gets here. Did you see? Poison Rana by Swann. Still, to this day, one of the most... that reverse Hurricane Rana still makes me flinch every time someone does it. I expect a broken neck.
No, that is it. The show is over.
That is it, folks.
Super excited for next week, though.
I like it because that's like 2-3 weeks in a row now. You're like, I'm super excited for the next one. I'm like, perfect. Keep booking them, Impact. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. Next, the Monsters Ball. Monster Ball. Monsters.
Yeah. Folks, get your rating out of 10 in the chat. Let us know how you felt about Impact Wrestling, whether you watched it live or on YouTube. I don't care. How did you feel about it out of 10? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings?
I personally am going to have to give it a 7.5, which is more than I thought it was going to be. Because this kind of just felt like, I don't want to say a filler show, but sometimes they have those going up to pay-per-views. You know what I mean? Not necessarily filler, but just making more storylines going into a pay-per-view. So anyways, I don't know. It actually turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to. So...
Yeah, I mean, I think for the most part, I really enjoyed a lot of the show, to be honest. The main event was really good. The what do you call it? The ending of the show was a little flat. It kind of went off the air like, all right, he kicked him. We're okay with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, we got PCO. Yeah, I think you said 7.5. I think I'll go 7.
Okay, that's fair.
7 from Jack, 9 out of 10 from Chris.
Okay.
8. So we're in the ballpark. Mick 10 plus. Very happy man right now. So we're getting a rematch from Rev Pro between Speedball Mike Bailey and Will Ospreay. Yes, we are. That's what I just read anyway. Speedball and Ospreay are going to kill it.
Oh, that's going to be so good.
Yeah, hold on tight. I'm happy that one's going to be on a Thursday instead of a Friday.
Yeah.
10 plus. I like it. All right.
The thing that I hated the most about this show before we leave here is that they announced Tommy Dreamer and Bully for next week. So
is that going to be next week?
That is next week.
Oh,
so thankfully they're not putting it on the pay-per-view, but something to look forward to.
Right?
White knuckle it until Thursday.
I got a feeling that there's going to be some tomfoolery because they're going to stretch this out to No Surrender, but we'll see.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, God.
All right. So Resident Evil's tired. Steve gives it an 8. I gave it a 7. You gave it a 7.5. Overall, good show. Folks, that's it. That's our Impact coverage for tonight. Quick and easy and done. Lickety split. That being said, do not forget, this is a crazy week. Tomorrow, everyone listen very carefully and tell all your friends. We are live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Rampage, Slam Dunk Rampage, they're calling it, is on at 7 p.m. tomorrow. So we start with Rampage. We end with SmackDown. So we should end the night in a better mood than usual. At least on Friday. So with all that being said, tune in. And then we got the Elimination Chamber this weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun. Luna, if you want to just let everyone else know where they can find you and check you out.
You can find me on, mostly I use Twitter, which is Havoc_Luna. Instagram, Luna.Havoc. I'm pretty sure.
I think so.
And then TikTok is the same, Luna.Havoc. So I'm on all of those all the time.
All the time. So good stream. Thank you, Steve. As always, Miss Luna Havoc, thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying. Thank you for joining us. I got it.
Past somebody's bedtime.
Yeah, tongue-tied. But that all being said, folks, thank you for always being here. Don't miss this weekend. And until next time, we will see you on the flip side. Bye.
Bye.